Now I will explain to you a very helpful theory about love called Sternberg's triangular theory of love. And I will define each term and give an example. First, let's start with the top of the triangle, the term intimacy. That means emotional closeness. Next, let's go to this point on the triangle, passion. That means sexual desire or sexual satisfaction. Now let's define commitment. That refers to the devotion to the relationship over time. Now, if two people have intimacy, so they have emotional closeness, but they don't have passion, they're not sexually involved, and they don't have commitment. It's not like they make a commitment to be, best friends forever or something like that. Then this is called liking. And an example of that would simply be a platonic friendship. Now, if two people have passion, but they don't have any intimacy, so they have sexual desire and satisfaction, but they don't have any emotional closeness, and they don't have any kind of long-term commitment, then that type of love is called infatuation. And an example of that could be a one-night stand or a Tinder hookup. If two people have commitment, but they don't have any emotional closeness, they have no intimacy, and they don't have any passion, any sexual relationship, that's called an empty love. An example of that could be a marriage of convenience, where each person lives a separate life, but perhaps they agree to stay together for the sake of the children or for financial reasons, but they have no closeness and they have no sex in the relationship, and that's called empty love. Now, how about if a couple has both intimacy and passion? So they have emotional closeness and they do have a sexual relationship, but they don't have any kind of long-term commitment. They know that this is short-term. So an example of that could be a summer romance, where maybe two people meet on vacation or summer camp and they have intimacy and passion, but they know that once the summer is over, then the relationship will be over. And that's called romantic love. Now, what about if two people have passion plus commitment, but no intimacy? So they have sex and they're committed to this sexual relationship, but they don't have any kind of emotional closeness. And an example of that could be an ongoing business relationship between a man and a prostitute, where it's purely just a business relationship. And that's called fatuous love. Now, what if two people have intimacy plus commitment? So in this example, they have emotional closeness and they are committed to each other. This is called companionate love. An example of that would be a sexless marriage, but the couple, they're still close and they still care about each other, but maybe the sex has kind of fizzled over time, and that's called companionate love. So the ideal kind of love is when the couple has all three: intimacy plus passion plus commitment. So they have emotional closeness, they have a wonderful sex life, and they are committed to each other. They are devoted to the relationship over time. And that's the ideal. That's the couple that has it all. And that's called consummate love.